Hello and welcome back to the Level Up Podcast. It's season 2, episode 7, and today's topic is self-care, the secret to longevity. And we have a guest speaker here today, Christine.
Hi, everyone.
And we will be back for our next episode. So we're really excited to have Christine here from 416 Skin Aesthetics, and she's going to help us out with this exciting topic. So before we begin, we just want to do a little intro. So is self-care just about looking good, or could it actually help you feel better, live longer, and maybe even live longer? So that's sort of what we want to delve into today. And depending on where you live in the world, self-care can mean very different things. In some places, it's a simple routine, going to the gym or just taking time for yourself. But in other cultures, taking care of your appearance and your health and energy is more of a lifestyle philosophy for those people. And for example, Brazil, especially the cities like Rio and Sao Paulo, beauty and personal care and presentation are so embedded in their culture, like it's number one, I think, in what they do, or it's just part of who they are every day.
Yes.
So, and here in Canada, though, we're a little bit maybe more relaxed than over in Brazil, which kind of raises an interesting question about whether self-care is just about appearances, or can it also influence your confidence and your happiness and your longevity. In today's episode, we're just going to explore that a bit more. But before we do that, I just wanted Christine to give us a little brief background on herself and her company.
Okay. So hi, thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here, Christine.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
And I'm the owner. My name's Christine. I'm the owner of 416 Skin Aesthetics and Academy, which is a small boutique studio in Toronto. So we're a medical aesthetics wellness clinic and a training space. And we're also winners of the 2026 Canadian Choice Award.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you. And we also recently this week just won in the Fresha app for 2026 highly recommended.
Awesome. Well, I didn't know that. So
Yeah.
That's really exciting.
It is. So we specialize in full body massage, as well as body contouring, men's grooming services, skincare treatments, such as facials, microneedling, chemical peels, with a strong focus on helping clients improve their skin, as well as their health, and just to feel more confident. And I also specialize in hair removal services, so both laser and waxing. And we're really just able to support like a wide range of client needs in one space.
Oh, that's awesome. So you find that people do laser or the other type of removal?
I find that they do waxing. I think slowly more people, especially men, are becoming more open to trying laser.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So we'll just dive into our first question. So for yourself, what do you think self-care really means today?
So as a beautician, I think self-care means taking intentional time to just look after both your physical and your mental well-being. So in such a busy world and city, it's about slowing down, reconnecting with yourself, and just doing things that help you feel refreshed, confident, and balanced. So in my industry, self-care also means focusing on long-term skin health, maintenance, and not just quick fixes for your skin. So whether it's a facial or massage or grooming or just building a good routine, those moments of care can really help boost confidence and can just help people feel their best.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. And the next question is, how does Canada approach self-care compared to places like Brazil?
In Canada, I would say self-care and beauty treatments are often viewed as a way to relax, decompress, and just take a break from the stresses of daily life.
Okay.
So people tend to focus more, I would say, like on wellness, such as getting massage, and just overall well-being, enjoying treatments like facials, body treatments, massages, and grooming just as a form of self-care and to relax. But in comparison to countries like Brazil, I believe there's a strong cultural emphasis in Brazil on appearance and presentation. So people who do their beauty treatments there or their self-care treatments, they're often very particular, I guess, and they frequent medi spas and just spas in general, reflecting a value placed on maintaining, I guess, like a certain look and expressing their personal style. But both approaches and I guess both approaches, they celebrate self-care, but the focus and cultural perspective can differ in a very interesting way.
Yeah, it sounds like theirs is ingrained in them,
Yes.
whereas ours, we make time for it, so it's sort of a different philosophy, maybe.
Correct, yes.
Okay, and then question 3. In cultures where appearance is highly valued, does that create pressure or empowerment?
In cultures where appearance is highly valued, I think people may often experience pressure to meet societal beauty standards. This also includes men too, I find, more and more as well. So this can lead to stress, anxiety, and at times like low self-esteem, especially when social, professional, or economic opportunities are tied to how their appearance is or with how one looks. So women are often frequently more affected, including, I would say, young adolescents and young adults as well. Though men can also face pressures, I would say, in certain contexts, and the constant comparison in general with just like idealized images can make people feel, I guess you could say, somewhat inadequate. But at the same time, valuing your appearance, it can empower people, and people that use it as a form of self-expression or who just naturally align with beauty ideals. It can also boost confidence and provide social advantages and open career opportunities in fields like entertainment, modeling, or media. But ultimately, I would say the impact of appearance focused cultures can both pressure and empower. But I also think that it just all depends on the individual.
Yeah, for sure, because there were so many social media influences as well that you're seeing, so you're getting that additional pressure with everybody being online.
Yes.
24/7.
Exactly.
Okay. And our next question is, could strong self-care habits actually contribute to longevity?
I would say yes. They can definitely play a key role in promoting longevity, and physical practices like regular exercise, balanced nutrition, good sleep, and routine medical checkups, they can definitely help prevent and support overall health. And at the same time, mental and emotional self-care, such as like stress management, mindfulness, having a good social circle and social connections, definitely can reduce chronic stress and inflammation, which are linked to aging and health decline. So consistently prioritizing self-care, individuals not only improve their day-to-day well-being, but they can also build resilience against long-term health challenges. And research also shows us that people who have comprehensive self-care routines tend to live longer, have happier lives, and healthier lives with better functional health in later years. So I do believe self-care is an investment in both quality and length in life.
Yeah,
or length of life.
Yeah, that makes total sense, I think, because you're just helping with your own life and your approach and everything. So it would lend that you would live longer.
Yes.
In a better place. Okay. And the next question is self-care really about confidence?
I think it's not just about confidence, but it can strongly support it. I believe self-care involves taking intentional actions to just maintain your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. And by prioritizing your health and self-care and all of that, setting boundaries, practicing self-respect and all of that included, individuals can often just feel more capable and secure and confident in themselves. So I do believe overall it's about just sustaining one's well-being and resilience, which can naturally reinforce a positive sense of self.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally agree with that. It's so important because a lot of people don't take the time for self-care or they don't prioritize it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, next question. Are Canadians becoming more focused on self-care in the past? Like, what's your experience over the past few years?
Yes, I do think Canadians are becoming more focused on self-care compared to the past. And I think also what is helping it is just increased awareness of mental health, a lack of work-life balance, and just long-term benefits of healthy lifestyles has led many people to prioritize practices such as like exercise, mindfulness, healthy eating, stress management. I also think that social media and wellness influencers and Toronto public health campaigns have also made self-care more visible and socially accepted, just encouraging, I guess, people in society to integrate it into their daily routines. So I believe well-being is not just an individual responsibility, but it's also essential for overall quality of life. And I think Canadians today are more likely to view self-care as a necessary part of maintaining their health, both physical and mental, rather than just it's optional.
Yeah.
Or
I
it's
think
a
that's,
luxury.
I think that's changed as well over the past few years. And I think maybe some of it might have to do with everybody working remotely and stuff like that too, because
Yes.
that requires self-care in order to be able to operate maybe as individually instead of working in a company that you were used to. So I'm
For
sure
sure.
that played a huge deal on people's mental health and stuff like that.
Yes, and I think post-COVID too as well.
Mm-hmm.
People have realized like just being inside and just how we should be having social connections more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not just FaceTime or texting.
Texting. So many people just only text, right? So they don't even have that verbal connection.
Correct.
It's
yes.
crazy. Okay, and last question. What is one self-care habit everybody should start today? If there is one you could give.
I think one self-care habit people often maybe underestimate is getting enough quality sleep. So sleep isn't not just about feeling rested. It's the time when our bodies repair cells. It strengthens our immune system and it processes and regulates our hormones that control appetite, stress, and energy. So without enough sleep, I think it's harder to think clearly, manage your emotions, stay physically healthy. So prioritizing rest is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to support both mental and physical health.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I didn't realize what an impact your sleep has on everything to do with your health. And then I got a sleep tracker to try to or a tracker that tracks everything. So now I'm sort of more aware of what my sleep patterns are, and it tells me, oh, you're irregular, and I'm like, what? I'm like, really? Thanks, watch. And they're like, you should work on improving your, I guess, the time you go to sleep and the time you wake up and be more consistent and all that as well.
Right.
Which a lot of people maybe don't even think about that little minor factor.
No, I think there should be, like, if there's to be like a major campaign throughout our city, I think Toronto Public Health should be promoting more sleep.
Yeah.
Let's talk about sleep, but I don't know what they're doing. So, if they're doing anything big recently, but we should be seeing billboards around sleep.
Yeah,
but we don't.
No, I rarely see it. I only see like little glimmers of it when I'm looking at health podcasts and stuff like that. and they talk about the importance of it. And then I never realized like the different levels of sleep and stuff like that. So the fitness trackers actually help me understand like when I'm in REM sleep or when I'm not and stuff like that, which is really important for your body and healing. So
Yes.
so
Even in schools, they don't have. Like, I remember being in JK.
mm-hmm.
So I was in JK back in 88.
Okay.
And we had nap time. And they don't
Yeah.
even have that anymore.
Really?
They don't have nap time for kids. We would have
Are you
30
serious?
minutes. Yeah, we would bring our own pillows from
Yeah.
home. Yeah, they don't
I
have
remember.
that. No, they don't have that anymore. They got rid of it.
They took that away.
Yes.
Or maybe that's something they should bring back. I don't know.
They should.
Oh, goodness. Well, I'm really glad that you were able to come out today.
Thank you.
Christine. And before we wrap up, I'll just go over a few things and then we'll make sure we conclude properly. So self-care isn't about vanity. It's about being aware of your health and just your overall well-being. And it allows you to show up in the world so you can be more effective, more confident, everything that we've talked about, being more mentally prepared, and hopefully giving you some extra energy into your life and improving your longevity. And as Christine mentioned, she sort of talked about some of the differences in different cultures and how we're all sort of working towards the same thing, but at, I guess, various levels. And basically, the real takeaway today is that self-care isn't about perfection. It's about respecting yourself enough to invest in your own well-being. And I just wanted to thank Christine for coming out to share your insight and her business, 416 Skin Aesthetics.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm really glad you came, and hopefully we'll have you back for another topic another day.
That would be great.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. And everybody have yourself a great week and talk to you guys next week.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.